Yo, what is up, guys? Let's go with a new video, and this is going to be discussing my Real Madrid versus Inter match post-game analysis and reaction. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this game. So Real Madrid wins it 2-0 at home. Real Madrid breakout game for Luka Jovic. Hopefully Karim Benzema is good to go. They play Sunday against Atletico, but Luka Jovic, I would be comfortable, if Karim Benzema, don't rush him back. Don't do it. He is Real Madrid's best player, but I feel comfortable with the way that Real Madrid played today. Toni Kroos stepped up. Vinicius Jr. stepped up. Rodrygo stepped up. Guys stepped up in Karim Benzema's absence. So I would be completely comfortable if Karim Benzema, does not, if he is not good to go and doesn't play Sunday. Because Luka Jovic, Real Madrid, the youngsters just were fast. They were fast and speedy. They were getting behind the defense. There were certain times that Vinicius Jr. almost had a goal. Rodrygo almost had a goal. Luka Jovic almost had a goal. The young players shine today. So that is what I liked to, that's what I liked and enjoyed from this game, was that the youngsters, they fought and they came away, they made their presence felt. We did have some veterans out there like Luka Modric, is the Iron Man. Toni Kroos, who scored an incredible goal that gave Real Madrid the 1-0 lead. And then the defense, David Alaba, Eder Militao, and David Alaba played very well today. The defense actually played very solid. Courtois had a few, saves. Eder Militao basically, shut certain things down. So I'm very happy. Real Madrid also back-to-back clean sheets. One in La Liga and then one in the Champions League. So that's good to see that Real Madrid is their defense is finally getting their act together and producing clean sheets. No goals scored in the last 4 games in real competition, I believe, or it's maybe 3 or 4 games in all competitions where they have not allowed a goal. So I'm really happy with that. So let's break down this game. Like I stated, Toni Kroos had a goal in the early parts. No, midway through the first half, giving them a 1-0 lead. But Inter, the first 10 minutes was able to make plays and almost came away with goals of their own in the first 12 minutes. Real Madrid, it took them time to get settled in, but after that, Inter just really couldn't. Inter in literally the first 20 minutes already had like 6 corner kicks. Like, I thought that they were gonna hit the 7. They were gonna hit the 7 mark, the 7 corner kick mark in the first half, but they didn't. They had corner kicks like within the first half. It was more than I've seen. So yeah, I was kind of nervous at first. But once I saw Toni Kroos score that goal, I was like, all right, bet. Real Madrid 1-0. I'll take those odds. Real Madrid, can play sound defensively. Don't press too much. But they can't, don't, force turnovers. They almost gave a goal away in the, later, stage of the second half. Rodrygo, he almost had a few goals that were easy. It's just that he just didn't either hit it accurately enough, or, he didn't hit it hard enough. And Adamovic, I think that's what the Inter goalie's name was, came up with crazy saves. So Rodrygo almost had goals today. Like I said, Jovic also, played very well. First opportunity given the start. So it is what it is there. And then, let's skim over to the second half. Real Madrid, basically actually had a man, got a man up. Eder Militao and an Inter player, clashed. And I think that Eder Militao was going to get the yellow card because he clashed first. But then the Inter player, retaliated with a punch, and then he was given the, red card. He was red carded directly. So Real Madrid, was a man up. I was like, all right, where is the second goal gonna come in? So I was waiting for the second goal. Like I said, Rodrygo and Jovic were the closest guys to it, but then it came off the bench when Rodrygo was subbed off for Asensio. Asensio comes in and scores an incredible goal, giving Real Madrid the lead 2-0. Asensio, like I said, I've said this before in previous videos. Asensio could be an off-the-bench type of player where he can, come off the bench and produce something different for Real Madrid, maybe even get goals. But for me, he is not a quality starter. I think Rodrygo, unless Rodrygo gets hurt, he should not be starting. That's what I like Asensio as. Asensio as an off-the-bench type of player. So, there you go. Real Madrid just plays defensively 2-0. Mariano gets subbed in for Jovic. And Mariano, man, this guy, I don't want to see, for this season, at least, and if Erling Haaland doesn't come to Madrid, I think Jovic should be the direct heir for Karim Benzema. I honestly think that, I think that if Erling Haaland doesn't come to Madrid, if Erling Haaland comes, then obviously Jovic, too bad so sad, you haven't been able to step up this past 2 years. You have been given the Eden Hazard treatment by Zinedine Zidane, but it is what it is. But, if Erling Haaland doesn't come, because Erling Haaland is, one of the sought-off agents in 2022, so a lot of teams are going to be gunning for his services, so there may be that slight possibility that he doesn't show up or doesn't come to Madrid. But if he doesn't, then I think that Jovic could be Karim Benzema's, heir. Because he's played, he came off the bench on Saturday, played very well, and then he was given, I think, 70, 75 minutes, and he almost came away with a few goals and a few assists today. So I would be completely comfortable with him moving forward, especially with Karim Benzema, out injured right now. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Mariano gets subbed in, and Mariano's just trash. Mariano, he had a golden opportunity to make it 3-0, and then he didn't put enough leg into it. It could have been, Adanovic saved it. That's because Mariano didn't even put enough effort. This guy's got to go. I'm done with Mariano. Mariano's trash. If Karim Benzema isn't healthy come Sunday, I hope Jovic can start over him. I was praying that he would not get the start today because thinking back, Jovic was injured, so never mind. I'll take that back. I'll take that back. Jovic was injured, so that's why I realized why Mariano got the start. But hopefully he has not given the start over Jovic. Jovic has proven himself to be a quality backup and a trusty guy to play in place of Karim Benzema. Some news here. We got to see the return of number 7. Barely did anything. I don't think he even touched the ball at all. Like, he just, I'm not even going to waste my breath. Marco Asensio, some other note on the Marco Asensio goal was that I think it was his first touch. He literally came off the bench, played like a minute or two, and it was literally his first touch, given the opportunity off, I think it was like a free kick or something, and he gets the goal. So, Asensio, nice job on him. Real Madrid get the 3 points. They lock up first place in Group D for the Champions League, so they will be taking on, whoever finishes in Group B, second place in whatever group, the draw should be, I think, this week. Well, I'll have to confirm that. Maybe it's at some point later down the road, but I'll have to double check that. Let me see. Yeah, it should be either this week or next week. I'll double check that. If you all want, once we get the full picture of who's in the round of 16, I'll do like a special maybe Champions League draw. I'll probably do a live stream or something like that. You know, just to do the draw. To match up who against who. Let me see. The only second place team that I would be scared of facing is PSG, because PSG did finish in second place. So if Real Madrid gets matched up with PSG, that would be the only team, in all honesty, that would have me concerned. But aside from that, maybe I think Chelsea. Is Chelsea first place or second place? I have to double check the standings. But I know PSG for a fact is a second place team because Manchester City beat them out. If Manchester United finishes second place, which I think they are in first, I'll have to double check that too. If they finish second, then that would probably be another team that actually would garner my attention. But we'll talk about that later in a future video. So, alrighty guys, that'll do it for this video. It is y'all's turn. Make sure you guys write your thoughts of Real Madrid's performance down in the comments down below. Make sure that you hit the sub button. I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that sub button. On the road to 100 subs. We're on the doorstep, y'all. Hit that sub button. Give this video a thumbs up. Until then, guys, keep it real. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.